Hello and welcome everyone. Okay, so this is the good Snipchat, or better known around these parts as SecureCat, in his Salem. The map is Shatter. He's got an Oosterjotland, Z-46 in front, and Colbert for company, a Minnesota, a Yamato, and what is that in the middle? A Pommern. So I haven't seen this game, so I'm watching it for the first time with you guys. So let's see what happens. Here is the complete ship build used by our good captain in this game. Looks like he's going to take a position so he can fire between these islands, I guess. I very much doubt he's going to push into B so early. But who knows, we shall see. Deadeye, he goes boom in 3 minutes. I would have liked to see one of the DDs go wide here, but looks like both are going into the cap. Enemy A-gear is detected. This can be quite a nice position if one of your DDs is actually spotting out wide. Z-46 has smoked up. The Panto. Snip does have his Halsey captain in here. You can see immediately from the shell tracers. Nice RNG there, instantly gets a double fire. He's semi-grounded on the island. He's having trouble getting off it seems. The Panto has healed that fire, or repaired that fire. There is something in the B cap, so you'd have to assume that's a destroyer in there. Would be a nice time to get some fires on that Lepanto. He has used the smoke down there. The Lepanto has fired his guns though, so he's not getting undetected. No fire, unfortunately. Whips awake. Z-46 pops out. That's not a good position for a Z-46. 6.6 kilometers away from a Salem. Gotta assume there's torps incoming. There goes one set of torps. What on earth is this Z-46 doing? He's making it very easy for Snip to delete him here, which he duly does. Deletes that Z-46. Pops his radar just to check if there's anything else in close proximity. Minnesota got detected there for a brief moment. So he's just going to take this cap. Is he going to go push around this corner and go bow into the Minnesota? That would be a bit of a risky play. Definitely looks like he's thinking about it. This Minnesota is showing a lot of broadside. Z-46 is coming into the cap behind him. Just get a torpedo hit. Actually quite a nice little play there from the Z. Smokes up the Salem. Can he now provide vision? I think he stopped in the smoke as well. If he had to push forward here, he would have made it really easy for Snip to be able to farm out of the smoke. Just lobbing his front guns. Enemy Montana is pushing in from the opposite side. That kind of changes things. The Z-46 has blown both his torps on the Minnesota as well. But Montana has stopped. Yeah, Montana's started to reverse. He's decided, no, not really a good idea to go in there at the moment. DD and a very angry smoked up cruiser. So they're down 150 points. Down 2 ships. They do have 2 capture points now. This Montana just continues to reverse. So Snip is not able to do much from this point. Still, he's got a very strong defensive position here. The Z-46 is keeping that Montana detected all the time. He does have his torps up again. He's torping that Montana. No vision on the Minnesota though. That Minnesota could literally be around the corner. The Monty continues to reverse and gets undetected. Enemy or friendly Pomeran is decided to push in. This could get interesting. Yugamo detected. Smolensk detected. That could be bad news for the Z-46. Smolensk is showing broadside. This could be painful. Just gets one sit. Gets a second. Now incoming fire coming from that Musashi as well. Musashi's got a nice position there behind that island. HE fire coming in from the Henri. Z-46 is putting down a really nice smoke screen here. Torps incoming from the Yugamo. This Z-46. He's not in a division. This is just a random battle. I mean, who would have thunk? Teamwork, cooperation. It's the second really nice smoke he's put down so far. Knocks out the rudder of the Smolensk. Focuses back on the Musashi. That Smolensk is showing broadside again. Still shooting the Musashi though. The opportunity missed there on that Smolensk. Henri's pushing in. He's trying to torp the Pomeran. Gotta get that fire damage indeed. like that Henri is going to get off a second batch of torps. Yes, they do. They get in the water. They trade. Snip takes out the Henri, and the Henri torps out the Pomeran. That smoke has dissipated. That Musashi is still in a very nice little position over there behind that island. Very hard to deal with. Snip is just gonna fall back out of the cap. I have to say props to the Z-46. Take some fire. I think that's from the Minnesota. Musashi decides to follow, pushing out from behind that island. Game is still really quite close score-wise. Coming fire from that Musashi. It has slowed down though, and that the Musashi lost lock just as he fired. Those shells just land helplessly into that island. I think it's a very frustrating aspect of this game at times. You have a target locked, and just as you fire, you lose that lock and your shells just fly everywhere. It's another fire on that Musashi. He's up to 150k damage, even though it looks like he hasn't been doing anything spectacular. Oh, enemy Smolensk pushes in. That's going to be bad news for the Z-46. He has swapped to AP. Has to be very careful. He can't push or reverse back in too far. Otherwise that Musashi will have his broadside. Starts piling on the fires again. Got one burning there already. He's doing consistent HE damage, gets a second fire. Smolensk is rushing. Smolensk gets blapped by the Colbert. Gets the Witherer achievement, up to 194,000 damage. Gets a little touch from the Z-46. Z-46 has been having a really good game. He's an integral part of Snip being able to get into this position and stay in this position so long. Those two smoke screens that he put down, very, very useful indeed. That Musashi is taking a savage beating over there. Colbert takes out, finishes the Musashi. Swaps to the Minnesota. Quickly gets a fire on the Minnesota. Being pushed now on this side as well. Friesland and Lepanto. Oh, something hit that Minnesota quite hard. To 229k. Booster Jutland goes down. Quick trade. Friesland gets taken out. So now it's a 4-on-4 situation. Looks like the Missouri is pushing in and taking the A cap. Enemy Monty is pushing in. Gonna stop the B point soon. The Panto takes out that Z-46 that had been working so hard. Z-46 did get off torps though. Lands multiple hits. The Salem can tank the armor piercing from the Lepanto at this range. Lepanto is turning his guns back. Fires a sap salvo. Takes a good chunk of his damage there. It's a pretty healthy looking A gear coming around the corner. Sets him instantly on a double fire. And there's a Monty behind him in the capture point. This is what one's call in between a rock and a hard place. There is no going forward. There is no going back. Monty keeps pushing in behind. The Panto has stopped. I wonder why the Lepanto has stopped. He's afraid of the... Is he afraid of some torps maybe? So now, with the reload boost from the Confederate achievement, Panto's coming out. He's showing that broadside. One does not do that lightly in front of a Salem at close range. Laps that Lepanto. That was a huge mistake. Coming out flat broadside at virtually 2-3 kilometers. Crazy. So Snip is up over 306,000 damage. He's got a pretty healthy Montana on the opposite side of this island. It's a 2-on-2 situation. Enemy team does have 2 of the capture points. Oh, but the A gear burns down. Snip gets his 4th kill of the game. That only leaves the enemy Montana. Friendly Missouri is pushing into the capture point behind him. That's going to block the B point. Rams the island. Just waiting for that Monty to come out broadside. The Monty has to make a play here. Oh, a couple of those hit the island. And gets blapped by that Monty. But 321k damage. The Missouri is taking this cap. So now it's mano a mano time. Pretty good game. Now they still have the points advantage. There is just over a minute on the clock. So all the Missouri has to do is survive. Just keep this island between himself and the Montana for another 55 seconds. And it should be good to go. This was Snip's damage record in his Salem. 321,000. Very nice game. Very nice game indeed. It's not easy break 300k in this game. The only one that really made a crazy mistake was the Lepanto. That was the only time he really got easy damage. Missouri survives that salvo. That's all it's going to take. Timer counts down to 0. And a very nice win indeed. Very nice win. I'd like to thank you once again all for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more. Take a moment to check out some of my most recent videos and leave a comment below. And until the next time, keep sailing it like you stole it.